Sometimes all you want to do is pouring your heart to your song, and today we are gonna do that.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling. You run back to me, no matter where you go. You run back to me, you can try to let me go.
If you are like me and enjoy a lot of emotions in your tracks, hop in. So the first thing that I like to do when I really want that type of track, that actually finding a real vocals that will make me feel something. And good thing we have the hub. Let's go to samples. And good thing for us, we actually just dropped these modern vocals that we heard with the real people. And actually I saved one because I thought about this tutorial.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling.
It's such a song starter, it's such a hook. I want to start with this.
Midnight, you know where to find me.
The one thing that I want to do is actually bring tether immediately in, because you see this a bit like ups and downs. I'm gonna stabilize the vocal a bit, and I think tether is absolutely the best thing that ever happened to vocals after LA to A. So we're gonna go to vocals here.
Midnight, you know where to find me.
Give a bit try.
Same place, but a different feeling. I don't chase, I don't need to. You come closer when I leave you. Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling. I don't chase, I don't need to.
So if you don't know how tether works, tether, you put a target with the tether, and then you decide how much you're gonna pull from above, close to here, and below, close to here. So you see this, all these below points pulled towards the target, and above points also pulled toward the targets. So we are just like compressing in much smarter way. Just gets this modern electronic dance music vocals pretty fast.
Midnight, you know where to find me.
It's pretty good already because it's already wet also. What I want now is straight into the songwriting. In my mind I have this, the vocal, bass, a bit ambience. We start a track like that and then we go into the beat. But I want a bass. And for today we are going for Reason Racks because they sponsored this video. So let's go for the Reason Rack. And I didn't know what I want because they have this monotone bass synthesizer. This sounds super duper good. We are in D minor. I'm thinking like classic 4-6-0 progression. So if you're in D minor, like here, right? It will be like 8 bass, the 8 bass, then, right? Something like this. This is the 0, this is our root key. We're gonna go for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I'm gonna duplicate this. Maybe 2 bars, 1 bar,
Midnight, you know.
and then go to 6,
Midnight, you know where to find me.
and then go back to the root, D.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a
Go back.
different.
Now, there is this beautiful trick in a special deep house and a melodic house is that you actually give your bass the 5th so that it creates this kind of voicing under the tone. So the first thing actually, I'm gonna fix the sound a bit more.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different
A
feel.
bit chorus as well.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place.
Now the trick goes like this. Let me pull it all the way up so the second notes later we hear more.
Midnight,
This is 1 octave up, but I'm gonna put it either 7 semitones up, perfect 5th,
midnight, you know where to find me. Same place,
Right.
but a different feel.
You can actually put it -5, it's also perfect 5th. It will give you darker sound.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling. Midnight, you know where to find me.
But I think when they are too close, it's just muddy.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling.
And the main thing over here is actually putting this to the square and putting this to the modulated square. So,
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same
Right?
place, but a different feeling. Midnight,
and then we bring down the volume.
midnight, you know where to find me. same place.
We are not done yet. Now I want that pumping feeling of an EDM track, right? Or dance track. So we're gonna bring Django. Django's free. If you haven't get it, you are losing so much. So
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling.
if you're enjoying the video up to now, please consider like and subscribe, and I will make more videos like this for you. Again, one other thing I want is actually the ambience, and for that I'm gonna just bring one single sustain note. You can bring something like just D like this, and let's go to reason again, because also I have another one I know that sounds pretty cool for this type of stuff. We're gonna go to reason rack plugins, and we're gonna pick this shifting synthesizer. By the way, you can connect all these two together, but for now we are making relatively easy track, so we're gonna use the things that we have. Right? So they have this evolving, shifting sounds in this synth, especially because it has a lot of modulation going under it, and they have spectral filter. They make the sound really kind of weird. So I want something like a bit more fuzzier, a bit more evolving. We have this big fuzz over here. Right? This LFO coming in, playing it here, like that. You know what? I'm gonna throw one more synth here. Let's get the granulator. Ha! Now, this is it, like I would call the synth pad, ambient pad. I'm gonna put the EQ and play with the bass. This has to go with the bass, okay? You see? You see? Now what we are missing is actually the groove. Again, bringing that Django in, obviously. Two synth combining sound each other is super beautiful. And then the final things I want actually kind of like this future chaotic synth. For that one, I actually bring it from my Serum pack. This again, ambient sound, but we put on the MP these like bands so that it bands in those parts. Like another pitch movement on the sound, and now together we have this. Group them together. Not overdoing is really important because we also have vocal now. It shouldn't eat from the vocal space. I have also tricks on my sleeve for get the vocal a bit tighter, but we're gonna come back to that a bit later.
Nowhere to find me. Same place, but a different feeling. I don't chase, I don't need to.
Now don't tell me this already not touching your heart. It does for mine. So my idea goes like this. We start like this, and then we go into the beat right after here. That means that we have to get like a kick and groove and so on. And then I want this one to be evolving. I think in the pack we have actually, this could be nice for the back. Okay, we save that one. Okay, that was the break. So this comes here. We probably cut the bass a little bit, and then I'm gonna duplicate. I'm thinking, shall we get that bass one more pitch up? Like that. Now this way, so the high pitch one is more focused. That will be the high now. Not bad at all. Let's see here together.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling. I don't chase, I don't need.
But I'm thinking like here, we focus on the final piece.
When I leave you,
And then you come back to me. And then this comes here.
I leave you. You run back to
Here, I want the kick coming in. So I'm gonna get the drum rack. We're gonna go to samples and drums, kicks. The apparently community's favorite kick. It's actually quite nice. It is in the C, we can just pitch it up. C to D. I see why community like this, but it's too long for my taste. I'm gonna actually fade this out.
you run back to me.
Too hard.
You run back to me.
Let's duplicate the bass now.
You run back to me like you always do. No matter where you go, I know you.
I want, as usual, the the tom here, but I don't know if I want to tom like a kick or
You run back to me.
maybe here. And then I can remove this part, get a tom here, not kicks, toms. That's actually kind of nice, this G.
Back to me.
Okay, I may be biased for my samples, obviously, but my god, they don't just work. And then here. It's such a nice tom. Okay, let's go.
You run back to me like you always do. No matter where you go, I know you feel it too.
Kick is here. Now the snare, but snare, I don't want the snare. This type of soft tracks go softer with rims. You know what I'm going to do. Right, this one I think would work perfectly fine.
Like you always do. No matter where you go, I know you feel it too.
And then I want to have the syncopation to rims like tum tum tum, right? So right at the end, it's kind of like turnaround like this.
I know you feel it too. You run back to me.
Just gets a bit character. So please realize how much I'm focused on songwriting than mixing, because for this type of tracks you have to get the vibe in, then you can fix them whatever mix problems that you have later on. Okay, so for the hats I want first off hat. I just copied this one from my previous track, but idea is the same. One off hat coming from Onyx pack, sounds like this, right?
You run back to me.
And then we're gonna get just the 8 hat, something tiny. Oh, that's nice. So we have something like this. Make it even shorter. Oh, this is super nice. Get the Django. For this hat, I want like a noise and sidechain together. The first one is this, but I'm going to put it here because I want a dirt, meaning that the noise floor on top of it. Something like this, right? It gets a bit like character, a bit like noise into it. Now we have this. Again, this is not like a tech house track. The groove doesn't need to be crazy, but a little bit groove goes a long way. And the final one is just adding that extra groove on this. And this is just following different rhythm. Now together we have this.
Come back to me like you always do. No matter where you go, I know you feel it.
Again, let's test here.
Need you come closer when I leave you. You run back to me like you always do. No matter where you go, I know you feel it too.
So we have the intro, we have kind of the verse. Now I want pop music bridges. By the way, I had a video about the bridges, like electronic dance music bridges, where you have small pieces to connect different parts, and pop music producers went nuts. That is not a bridge. So now we are doing a kind of a bridge or pop music style. What I'm going to do, duplicate everything. And funnily enough, I still want vocals, but like in the background. And I want this like ice feeling, this ice background vocals. If you listen to melodic house, deep house, you will hear those a lot. So go back to the pack again. I need something to make it ice, okay?
You know where you belong. You know where you belong.
This is perfect. This is actually kind of perfect.
You can't keep holding on.
Oh, this is really, really good.
Always do. No matter where you go.
So we delete this, right? Okay, so we want to make it super deep. I'm gonna bring in shimmer, the secret recipe for this.
You know where
And what we need to do, like mix it really hard
you
and medium stereo.
belong.
So it really pushes that icy feeling on the background. So it turns into this. Right? That vibe. We are missing our snares. Let's get them too. Now we need the main hook. Main hook meaning that synthesizer that makes the song. I have a melody stuck in my mind. Dun, 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 dun. So it goes like this. But we need more plucky sound to this work, more plucky, deeper sound. Let's say something like this. But we have to go with the song because this is the part where actually preset surfing makes a lot of sense. What you want to try to pick is your hook. So we can actually play them together, surf a little bit and see. This is the type of sound I'm looking for. Maybe fix a bit more. And actually, I want to use this as a layer because this has this kind of soft tonality. If we can layer this with maybe something like serum, then it will be really kind of like this unique texture on it. I'm using this preset from Silk, exact same melody. This is more like a classic modern synthesizer sound, right? And layer this bit. Right, without it, it doesn't sound that warm. That layer really adds it. And maybe we can layer with the 1 octave down. Now, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is really gorgeous. Oh my god! We can duplicate it, then we can probably like do kind of a bit. Really gorgeous. That means that now I can go to my breakdown finally. And I want, again, cooling down in the breakdown and tapping on that vocal ambience one more time. Again, need to go back to the vocals. This is the good thing, right? You have so kind of together going vocals. This one. This is a perfect breakdown, I think. For my taste at least. We're gonna get this. Chop it a bit. Now we have this.
I don't need your promises.
And just add like a manual delay and then layer it with our other vocal.
I need your promises. You know where you belong. I don't need you to.
Right? And we need bass on this. Let's get the bass. Like again, we are building again, right? Like we did in the intro.
I don't need your promises.
Add the ambience. Again, touch that heart.
I don't need your promises. I don't need you to explain.
And then we can bring the synthesizers, but probably make it super simple. Like probably just copy first part and loop it.
I don't need your promises. I don't need you to.
And then we just run it up.
I don't need your promises. I don't need you to.
And then we can bring the percussions too. Again, remember, I don't think about mixing too much. All I want is arrangement, things making sense together.
I don't need your promises. I don't need you to explain. If the fire is still burning,
One more time.
why would we walk away?
And then we probably risers and then just maybe snare rolls even.
I don't need your promises.
Get the rolls. That was really nice. This is more subtle.
I don't need your promises. I don't need you to explain. If the fire is still burning, why would we walk away?
Okay, we cut it up here.
Why would we walk away? Why would we walk away?
And then boom.
I don't need your promises. I don't need you to explain. I don't need your promises. I don't need you to explain. If the fire is still burning, why would we walk away? I don't need your promises. I don't need you to explain. If the fire is still burning, why would we walk away?
And then the main drop, right? We go back to those chorus vocals that we saved. Just this part, I think we just copied this, put it here.
Why would we walk away?
And then we have
walk away.
and then we go back to the main in the beginning. Again, here we of course have to bring this down again. The main vocals are coming in, obviously. Even duplicated one more, I think, and then end the track. And like in a time of an hour, I don't know how long we have recording, but we have the full track, right? And again, I don't care much about the mixing and stuff. I have tons of videos about how to do proper mixing, but now we are arranging and building a track that really completely comes together and makes sense. Okay, we're gonna do a bit Yasha magic on the vocals because we don't have the doubles for this one. I'm gonna put a Yasha. This is just a chorus that has a bit more own algorithm on it. It's mainly actually like uses the old Roland chorus dimension D, but then has a bit more take on it. So it's a bit slightly different than what it is.
Midnight, you know where to find me.
It adds this like chorus width, I will say.
Midnight, you know where to find me.
And actually, I want Manta on top too. We need a bit of reverb, I think. Probably initial one be good enough to, let me see.
Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling. I don't chase, I don't need to. You come closer when I leave you. Midnight, you know where to find me. You run back to me. No matter where you go. You run back to me. You can try to let me go. Midnight, you know where to find me. Same place, but a different feeling. I don't chase, I don't need to. You come closer when I leave you.
Now you made the arrangement and maybe want to go deeper into that. I have full arrangement videos over here. Take a look.